So I recently got asked the question, Blake, how do you use Facebook communities to grow your email list? So I figured in this video, why not share more on that topic and share with you exactly how we use communities to grow our email list, why communities are such an important piece within our lead generation process, and how they help us enroll more clients, more effectively nurture leads, and more efficiently convert new prospects into high-paying clients in shorter periods of time. So as we're building our audience, working to put out content, generate more leads, and ultimately have more opportunities to present offers and enroll more high-paying clients into our business itself, there's one important piece within that allows that process to be expedited when it comes to a new person coming into your world and that person coming out and being willing to pull out their credit card and pay you thousands of dollars to solve a problem that they're dealing with. So feel free to let me know in the comments who you think between Joe and John will convert into a high-paying client more quickly than the other. The answer is Joe. This is because Joe is not only just seeing our profile posts and what we put out in our profile, but he's also getting hit with touch points from our Facebook community, the lives that we put out in our community itself, the content that we publish there. And in addition to that, he's also getting hit by follow-up emails from us, welcoming him into the community, as well as getting our daily broadcast we send out, etc. All different touch points that he's getting hit and seen from us each and every day as we publish content. This can obviously be amplified further if you're active on stories, if you're active on other platforms. I'm just using a quick example here with the narrowed focus of a Facebook profile and a Facebook group and an email list. But when we look at John, for example, the first guy that came in, all he did was accept our friend requests. So yes, he may see every 1 in 5 posts that we put out on Facebook, knowing that we're not going to reach everyone in our audience every post that we put out. But the difference in frequency of content that John is consuming versus Joe is the difference between Joe getting to know us or John getting to know us, actually seeing the problems that we can help solve for him, actually realizing the problems that he may have in his business right now, and then being open to chatting on a call with us and finding out more about how we can help solve those problems. This alone is a big reason why, for example, us recently, we just had a new client join our coaching program, invest multiple 5 figures into getting our help in solving problems that he was dealing with in his business in a matter of him becoming a new group member in our Facebook community within 6 days. He joined our community, was new to our world, 6 days later, purchased and invested into our coaching program to get our support because of the touch points that we rolled out between the time of him joining the group and to him actually booking a call with us and finding out more about how we can help. And this definitely isn't the first time this has happened. This happens quite consistently because we have a system in place from the moment that person joins our community. They provide us with their email address, and we have a sequence of follow-ups from that point to allow them to get to know us, see the type of value that we provide, how we teach, how we coach, and if it aligns and if they have a problem that they need help solving with right away, they may come to us straight away at that point to find out more about how we can help solve that problem. And we wouldn't have the opportunity to capture that interest that early on or to create that interest itself if it weren't for the sequence of follow-ups after they gave us that email address as a whole. So on this topic of how to use Facebook communities to grow your email address, we're taking some time here to talk on the importance behind this and why it's important to consider the difference between renting versus owning the leads in your business itself. This is the difference between you having a Facebook friend or an Instagram follower or a LinkedIn connection versus you having someone that's a LinkedIn connection, a Facebook friend, but also someone that gave you their email address, that's a member of your community, etc. The one key differentiating piece between owning and renting is the email address itself. Because Facebook could disappear tomorrow, Instagram could disappear tomorrow, LinkedIn could disappear tomorrow, and they could take all of those people in your friends list, in your connections list, and in your following and wipe it away. But if you capture that email address, you are now owning that lead in your business, and you have the ability to follow up with them whether Facebook disappears tomorrow or not, whether LinkedIn disappears tomorrow or not, whatever the case may be. So to take this a level further and kind of pull together what we're talking on here itself, the way that we use our Facebook community to grow our email list all begins with our group invite page. So as we're looking at this screen here, you see a whimsical mock-up here on the screen. In this example, you can see to the far left, these arrows pointing in. This essentially means just new traffic coming in. So let's say we're adding friends on Facebook. We're getting new connections coming in on LinkedIn. We're getting clicks from an advertisement. Whatever it may be, we're driving traffic back to one centralized point. And oftentimes we lose sight of even doing this. This alone can have a big impact on our focus and our ability to grow our email list and bring more people into our community itself. If we know that our goal is to drive new people just to this page, this is where they can go and click to get their invite to join the group. We capture their email address at this point, and then from there they click to join the community and they share more about their business, where they're at, and maybe what's holding them back right now itself. This is where from this point, as this new traffic's coming in, as we have this centralized place for them to come to, it's all taking them back to the hub where we nurture leads the most efficiently inside of our business as a whole, and that's inside of our community. So not only are we getting the benefit of owning the attention and capturing the email, but we can also take our lead nurturing process a level deeper and a step further by taking them into our new group member sequence itself. This is where they'll come in as a new group member, and we have a sequence following up with them via email, as well as a system and process via Messenger as well, where we can connect with them regarding where they're at in their business, where they're getting stuck at. We're providing genuine value and relevant value to them with our support specialists, and ultimately getting them to see how we can help in the areas that they're dealing with as a whole, the value that we provide, and how we coach our clients itself. I talk more in depth on this and how exactly I do this new group member welcome process and what our sequence looks like inside this video that we're gonna pop up here on the screen. It was a previous video that I made just recently, so be sure to check that out. And yeah, this is a quick recap and a highlight of basically where we're focused on pushing traffic to off these YouTube videos, for example, off new traffic coming into our Facebook profile. It's all coming into one centralized point because this is the hub where we want new leads to come into our business so we can capture those emails and start entering them into our lead nurture system itself. Now, when it comes to bringing more people into your group and growing that email list further, one place that I encourage you to think about to start is what's in it for new subscribers or new group members to want to join me itself. What do I offer inside there that's different, that's special, that gives them enough of a reason that they can go and type out their email address and give you their contact information to go and get it? And this isn't that hard to accomplish if we start just consistently focusing on providing real value towards the market that we are serving itself. So if, let's say, I am serving coaches like I am here in this video, then perhaps just like we do inside of our free Facebook community, we do a sequence of lives each and every month to over deliver, give more free value to our members, and really show our members exactly what we talked about in this video. What we're all about, how we coach, what we're for, what we're against, how we can help solve problems they're dealing with, and why they should join our coaching team or join us to get help with that itself. And if they align, they're going to want to find out more and do so. All of this gets amplified and expedited when we're using things like Facebook Lives to fuel our content strategy and ultimately grow our group, grow our email list, and grow our pipeline as a whole. So I talk on this much more in depth in this video that I link here at the top of the screen. This is a video where I talk specifically on how to use a content strategy built around Facebook Lives and some simple Facebook posts to grow your Facebook community by hundreds of members each and every month. And in simple terms, all this entire video really comes back is to the value of reciprocity. The more I give, the more I'm willing to give, especially in a strategic way, to those in my market where I show them I have an understanding of problems they're dealing with, who they are, providing real relevant value around that, and doing it at a high level consistently. More than often, folks are gonna wanna find out more about what you're doing. They're gonna want to join and get some of that information itself, and it's going to give you a hub to ultimately nurture leads and collect email addresses. And this is why I enjoy communities so much, is using that as the centralized hub to do so. So this is why we use communities in conjunction with our capture system to collect more email addresses, get more group members, fill our pipeline, and ultimately nurture leads more effectively. Now, I talk a lot more in depth on exactly how to go about growing your group, which in turn will help you grow your email list as a byproduct of that in these videos here at the end. In addition to that, I also have another video linked here at the end where I show you exactly how to take new group members coming into your community and automatically take the email addresses that they share with you when joining, put them into your autoresponder, and put them into a follow-up sequence from that point to welcome them to the group and begin the lead nurture process from there. So dive into these videos up next. This will take what we're talking in this video a step further and really help you understand how to go about using the systems that we're talking on here in this video. And as always, if you got value from this one, smash the thumbs up button and drop a comment below with any thoughts or questions that you have on today's topic. Thanks again for watching, and I look forward to seeing you back on the next video very soon. See ya.